Wie sagte Ranner Maria Rilke einmal so schön? Vielleicht sind alle Drachen unseres Lebens Prinzessinnen, die nur darauf warten, uns einmal schön und mutig zu sehen. Maybe all the dragons in our lives are princesses who are only waiting to see us act just once with beauty and courage. शायद हमारी ज़िंदगी के तमाम अजदहे शहज़ादियाँ हैं जो इंतज़ार करती हैं कि हम एक बार खूबसूरती और जुर्रत के साथ सामने आएं। शायद असानियां जिंदगियां ने तमाम अजदहे ओ शहजादियां जड़ियां उड़ीक करनियां इस गलैनियां कि सिर्फ एक बारी असां सामने अच्छा खूबसूरती और जुर्रत ने ला Assalamu alaikum, guten Tag. I am Komal and you have arrived at Komal's Anthropoetics, a space where thoughts breathe, where words feel, and where stories think. Today I'm making this video to introduce Komal's Anthropoetics in a little bit of detail. Komal's Anthropoetics is born out of a love for poetry, philosophy, literature, and critical conversations. I have built this space on three ancient instincts, namely cogito, I think, scribo, I write, loquor, I speak. For me, these are not only the three Latin words, but also those primal instincts that exist in each one of us. If we have a look throughout the human history on this planet Earth, we get to know that before we built cities, before we wrote laws, we sang songs, we danced, we sat around the firelight and shared stories in order to make meaning, in order to make sense. So, what is Komal's Anthropoetics? It is a combination of two words that I have taken from Latin and joined them together to make it one compound word, that is Anthropoetics. Anthro is derived from anthropos, meaning human being, and poetics is derived from poiesis, meaning making. So apparently it might sound like a difficult word, but in its essence, it's very simple. It's the art of making meaning. Since making meaning is not limited to one particular language, I plan to keep this space multilingual. And so far, you will be seeing content in at least 4 languages, including English, Urdu, the lingua franca of Pakistan, Pahari, my local mother tongue, and sometimes German. For me, Komal's Anthropoetics is not only a virtual presence or it is not at all an entertainment channel. Rather, it is a space of reflection, to slow down, to take a pause and to think, to reflect and to just be with oneself. And how I see this space growing in my head, actually, I have a vision to grow it into a universal model of life, a way of living thoughtfully, courageously, and creatively. And I hope that one day Anthropoetics will become an emblem which would remind us that we are not only the thinkers, but we are the makers, we are the creators of the stories, of the meaning, and of the sense around us. What to expect? So, mostly you will find poetry readings, philosophical discussions, literary reviews, cultural musings, book recommendations, as well as certain excerpts from books. I also don't want to have this channel in that traditional podcast or vlog mode where the traffic of knowledge or information flows only one way, where one vlogger or the host is holding theme-based conversations. I want it to be an interactive space. So I will also be doing the theme-based conversations, while like the solo conversations, I will be doing poetry recitals, book reviews, book reflections, critical dialogues, cultural musings. But I also plan to invite guests sometimes, and guests who belong to the different walks of life including research scholars, analysts, critics, writers, poets, musicians, thinkers. And we would also welcome your suggestions, especially for both for the guest speakers and as well as for myself. This is a space for anyone who thinks that thoughtfulness is a radical act. If your heart beats a little faster at the sight of a beautiful line from poetry, if you think questions are more powerful than answers, if you seek meaning and critical engagement, then you are home here. We already exist on different social media platforms, including Facebook and Instagram with the same name. However, YouTube venture is relatively new. So I'm really super excited to start this journey with you guys, and I hope that I will learn a lot during the process. Via this model of life, the viewers and the subscribers will also benefit. So if you are a poetry lover, if you are a philosophy enthusiast, if you value meaning, then this is Komal's Anthropoetics is home for you. And I would say subscribe, stay for a while, listen, take your time, analyze, judge, observe, and then decide either to stay or to leave. Both of your decisions will be respected here. Thank you.